Hey viewers, Retro Junkie here, going over, as always, another game from my youth, being added to the Genesis archive. Today's title is Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. This is actually the first of the Shinobi games for the Sega Genesis, and this title is on the fairly infant side of the Genesis life cycle. This one came out in 1989. And as such, you know, you're going to see some graphics and some of the animations and some of the sound effects that reflect that. So, and actually, if I recall, this one was an arcade title before it came out for the Genesis, but that's neither here nor there. So, I loved this game playing it as a kid. I loved that I was a ninja and I could go through and I could do things in it as a ninja in the game, but also that you had a dog. And to me, that was really cool back then because that was the first title I played where you had a pet that you could control and send off and do commands for, or make commands for, and it was just fantastic. In fact, it was one of the reasons that that I think it did as well as it did, is that it was different and it was unique, and it was just. It allowed for a lot of different mechanics to be introduced into a game that made it a little bit more difficult. It was a single player title, but you had to learn how to properly maneuver or manage your pet. I mean, you didn't have to, but it helped make things a lot easier. And again, just a new, unique mechanic that was introduced into the game that wasn't available back then. There are revisions of this game that came out, I believe, if I recall correctly, for the PlayStation 2 as part of the Sega Genesis collection, I want to say. I want to say that I think that also came out for either the Wii or the GameCube. Now I can't recall exactly. And what's entertaining is that it says this takes place in the future in 1997 when this game came out in 89, which was phenomenally entertaining. Now, not so much back then. So, in any case, as always, we're just going to go ahead and go through, do a quick playthrough, go over the buttons and the controller layout, and go over some of the critical things, graphics, sound, stuff like that. And as always, I'm not going to change anything with the difficulty. I just remember this game being very difficult when I was a kid, and I could not do a lot of it. But let's see. 5 lives to start. Normal difficulty, I'm assuming, as well. So, let's see. As far as the control is concerned, obviously you could look down, crouch down. C is jump. B is ninja star. If I hold A is special, and I just wasted it. If I hold B, it charges up my dog, so I could send it off to attack an enemy, like this next one. Which is great because it'll stun them. Oh, that's right. There's people that I have to rescue here. I don't remember how to get up there. I don't think it's through that cap. I forgot one hit kills you. Traditional ninja game. Well, not traditional, but... There we go. Oh, you hold up and then you jump. I remember now. So you hold up and you jump and you do this awesome backflip. Oh, Jesus. And I got stabbed. Now I remember why I had such a hard time with this game, because it is only one hit. Could send the dog off to do all the dangerous bits. But your dog can get hurt. And that was an unfair jump. And there is a lady. I must save her. So already, I mean, for 89, that moving background was very popular. Or 89, early 90s, that moving background was very popular. Quite a few games did that. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, wow, it gave the effect that the whole city's on fire. And then you're obviously in this foreground where stuff's destroyed, colors are changing, and stuff's embering, and pretty neat. So, as with any title, this definitely goes into the bits and pieces where I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay, slash this guy. There we go. Power up! Ooh. Now my ninja stars have this special glowing ability to it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump, duck, send off the... Oh, I timed that wrong. So again, you know, it's a different mechanic that you could use to help you progress throughout the game. I have to start all over again. It's slightly annoying, but as with any title, or as with any Genesis title back then where there weren't any save points or anything, you get a little bit better as you play progressively. And I love playing with the dog. It's just an awesome mechanic piece for something, again, that was early 90s. It's crazy to me. It's probably what paved the way to come out with the other Shinobi titles that they did come out with, because, I mean, this is phenomenal. So I'm back where I left off. I didn't get my power up this time. Wait for that thing to go through. And there's Stage 1, Act 1. Now we're on Stage 1, Act 2. I always charge up the dog because I never know when I'm going to need it. There we go. So that's how you work that guy. Another power up? Nope. The hell are you? Oh, I remember those now. Oh, I did get a power up. Okay, cool. Let's see. Down, down. There we go. Ah! Do not murder me. Murder is not the name of the game today. The world is splitting. And already you have unique aspects of the soundtrack. I mean, all the stages are different. Sound effects are all different. This is going to be a pain in the ass. What is this? Oh, a 1-up. Earth is splitting again. Ah! There's a lot going on there for a little bit to only be able to survive off one hit. There we go. Now I want to be a completionist. Hut, hut. Ninja front flips, ninja back flips. Oh, this game was fun. Boss time. With no dog. The dog knows better. Okay. I forgot. I have to hit its face. Oh my goodness, and I forgot there's a time limit. Ugh. I have no idea how you're supposed to even dodge those. No idea. Other than just luck. Or actually memorizing, because the rock sequence is always the same. So it's always that. Second one's through this over here. And then of course now I know I need to duck, because there's fire that comes out of there. Oh, a continue makes you start over from the first. Oh no, okay, good, it doesn't. Whew. There we go. Duck! Ah, but I didn't move. The rock. The rock got me. Yeah, the dog knows better than to help me come fight this behemoth. Ah! Shit. This is eternally frustrating. But you know, back then developers made these games and the mechanics difficult so that when you spend $50, $60 on a video game, it wasn't easy. You got replay out of it. It was a challenge. It's something that you got back and played. I mean, there wasn't any DLC back then. There wasn't, hey, let's just add this last minute content to the game. Oh, Jesus, that one made me walk far. Oh, what the hell. See, so unforgiving. So, you know, there wasn't... So developers really focused on just making the game challenging and fun, and so that you actually felt like you got your money's worth out of the game. There we go. That is death. I had to use a special, but you know what? I don't care. I beat the first boss. Stage clear. I forgot about this. Shoot all ninjas. I mean, this is so cool. Complete bonus stage. There's no way to die. I missed one. I don't know what I just did. I don't know if that was a glitch or what. I need to check my cartridge. Ooh, okay, so that hurts my dog. I forgot he turns into a puppy and he can't charge. Oh my goodness, I got stabbed and murdered. So, I mean, that's it for the title for today, guys. I mean, if you want me to go into more detail, as always, I will. But for the most part, just giving a brief synopsis of the game. I mean, for 1990, 89 in the arcade, 90 here. Graphics were fantastic. Animations were great. The mechanics of it, I really enjoy. I mean, it really forces you to strategize with the dog, with your companion. And that's fantastic. I mean, it was well received by me, well received by critics. Who doesn't like having a pet to boss around? Definitely difficult, as you could see, but one of those things where the more you do it, the more you fail, the better you get at it. And overall, I mean, if you have this title, pick it up, play it. Just show it some love, some appreciation. Introduce new mechanics that are used today by different titles for the whole pet mechanism and that challenge. As far as I can recall, this is the first game of its kind to do something a little like this. So, viewers, if you know of anything else, please correct me if I'm wrong. If you like what you saw, comment, like, share, definitely share, and as always, subscribe so you can get the new archive updates and for other segments I'm going to be starting soon. And other than that, guys, as always, thanks for watching.